next speaker, which could be said for many speakers this morning, but our next speaker in particular needs no introduction to this crowd. He's our state senator from District 20. Lou D'Alessandro has been leading the charge for as long as most of us can remember. As a former member of the Executive Council and State Rep, Lou's experience and leadership is second to none, and he also had the very good sense to marry his wonderful wife, Pat, who's a long-term member of IBEW 2320. This is a smart man, a teacher, a coach, and a friend of workers in the middle class in New Hampshire, and it's time to hear what Lou has to say. So please welcome Senator Lou D'Alessandro.
Thank you very much, Glenn, and to all of our invited guests, welcome to New Hampshire. Great to see all of you. To the lovely Linda, a sweetheart beyond compare. This woman selling those tickets, raising the money for the scholarships, busted every year, every day. You don't replace that, but that's a model that we all should follow. So thank you so much for everything you have done for us and for the labor movement, and more importantly for the youngsters who are the recipients of these scholarships. Thank you, Linda. Thank you very, very much. I usually tell people politics is a kick-ass rock and roll business. You got to kick ass and you got to rock and roll in order to make it happen. And let me tell you, that's something we have to do. I'm going to give you a short little story about the D'Alessandro family. My wife, Patricia D'Alessandro, probably the best decision I made 54 years ago when I married her. Let me tell you this. 18 years ago, Mrs. D'Alessandro was walking a picket line in New Hampshire because she was on strike, a member of IBEW. They were fighting for their jobs and their benefits. My wife was walking a picket line on Elm Street. On Elm Street. Every day. We came within one day of losing the benefit package. All of our health insurance would have disappeared. She had the courage, the fortitude to do it. We had 3 young kids at home. I was teaching. You know what you make in teaching in Manchester? Well, let me tell you something. I started out at $5,000 a year with no benefits, no retirement, no health care, nothing. I was teaching in a parochial school. So I'm standing here today for 2 reasons. Number one, because I believe in the labor movement. I believe strongly that without it, we don't have an opportunity to close that gap between the very, very wealthy and those who are impoverished. Median family income in my district has been reduced. It's $60,000 a year. Abominable. We have not benefited from the economic recovery. We should benefit from the economic recovery. That gap has got to close. If you eliminate the middle class, you eliminate the basic ingredient to a free society. Impoverished people don't participate. People who recognize that there's an opportunity to move will participate and will be active in that participation. That's the charge that all of us have as elected political leaders, to represent you and to make sure that that path upward is clear, it's appropriate, and it's there, and make sure it stays there. So to all of you, the happiest of Labor Day. Stay with your families, stay with your friends, and remember that together there is no obstacle that we cannot overcome. The strength of this society is in the unity of the public worker and the unity of us as individuals. The family is the basic tenet of society. We're all member of a family. That family wants what's good and what's best for all of its members. Have a great, great Labor Day. All of you, stay happy, stay healthy, and enjoy the American dream. Thank you.